Hey everybody, this is Kyler, and welcome to Weird Watching. Our movie today starts off with a seizure-inducing picture there, and the worst 1970s Battlestar Galactica Cylon ripoff I've ever seen in my life. Our not Cylon wakes up the ship's captain out of hypersleep, or whatever they call it in this movie, to the worst space battle I've ever seen in my life. Literally, it's just several minutes of this, and then he's like, hey, just walking down the hallway in the middle of a giant space battle. Pfft, no big deal, right? Pew pew! Lasers. So he finally takes the captain's helm and gets shit done. Hey, not Cylon, let's fuck these fools up, right? Boom. So yeah, this fight scene literally takes like 6 or 7 damn minutes before they finally kill the mothership and win this intense space battle. So after their intense victory, not Cylon there tells the captain they've been diverted to a planet that was doing genetic engineering experiments and they need them to investigate. So literally after feels like what 6 fucking years of movie, you get the title Mutant. Dr. Pretty Scientist and Professor Angry Scowl greet our heroes when they finally arrive. Then they decide to take them to the tanning booth for a few minutes because they need that bitchin' beach tan for this summer, you know? So when they finally enter this lab they were sent to investigate, there are dead animals and blood and shit everywhere, which would immediately make me call my superiors and be like, hey, some shit's fucked up. But they just walk around and look like it's not a big fucking deal. So to follow the monster movie rulebook to the letter, you finally get to see the creature, or at least the cocoon of the creature. It ate all the little animals, and then went into a cocoon to get ready for its next form. It honestly looks like somebody picked their nose after they got a really bad nosebleed, really. Ah yes, the also horror movie staple of the janitor, coming to clean up the mess in the laboratory. Gee guys, I wonder if he's gonna fuck with something he doesn't understand. No way, he wouldn't do that. Ooh, what's this? I think I wanna fuck with it. I must say, it looks eminently fuckwithable. And now it's twitching and shit? Okay, guys, get ready. This shit is going down. So, of course, as if on cue, he opens the door and starts looking at this fucking thing up close because, we all would, right? So the thing twitches and pulses, and then it looks like it births what I can only describe as a chunk of liver. So he does the only rational thing possible, sticks his face as close to the liver as possible, which leads to the most unintentionally hilarious part of the whole movie. I'm just gonna let this play out for you. Apparently, liver on your face makes you flip out, punch things, and then throw yourself through multiple fucking windows. While the janitor is getting his shit wrecked, all of the scientists are having a little powwow talking about all the shit they spliced together to make the monster. Somebody finally does their job and finds the janitor's body, and they find that even though the brain had been eaten out of it, the body was still kind of alive and twitching because fucking weird, man. So at this point, they finally decide, hey, you know what? Maybe we should find the monster who ate our janitor. They then wheel the body to the morgue, which, hey, maybe we should check to see if the monster climbed in fucking side of it. Like any movie ever. They leave the body alone, completely unattended, and hey, what do you fucking know? Meat puppet. I'm not making this up. For literally the next 40 something minutes of the movie, it's just people walking around and lame sex scenes and nobody worrying about this monster at all. So when the movie finally decides to do something again, we find Hero Guy and Random Girl in the shower together when the monster attacks them because it had been sneaking around the vents the whole time. As it attacks them in the shower, people seem to still not care until it breaks through the roof and escapes to the surface. They finally realize they got a problem, so a bunch of them suit up and go after the fucking thing. While they do that, the ones who stayed behind figure out if this thing fucking bites you, it turns you into cocoon to make more of these fucking things. The team who went to the surface look around and find another cocoon of this thing hanging on a fucking rock, and they're getting ready to blast the shit out of this thing. But one of the scientist guys that came along starts to object, wanting to experiment on it and shit, of course, because every science fiction movie, they're like, let's turn this thing into a fucking weapon. They say, fuck that noise, and begin to lay into this thing with fucking lasers. He tries to, object and does the worst fucking job ever. And then he does this stupid shit right here. Literally, this is the worst wrestling match I've ever seen. They keep firing on this thing, and the robot's kicking its ass, and then somehow gets hit by a laser ricochet, I guess? They finally hit it, and it breaks, and falls down this fucking cliff in slow motion. Turns out the thing was empty, so the thing has already fucking evolved and snuck off somewhere else. So we finally get our first good look at this thing's new form, as dumbass McScientist there is for some reason trying to walk up to it and be its friend, even though it's a confirmed killing machine. The other guys are trying to shoot it, and he's like, "No, wait, I want to be its fucking friend." And then this manta ray with teeth looking motherfucker jumps down the hole. I'll just let this next part play out because I got such a good laugh out of it. So for some reason, these fucking scientists just keep trying to talk to this goddamn thing, even though it has a proven history of eating motherfuckers that try to communicate with it. At this point, it honestly looks like Jabba the Hutt and Alien fucked. Then this scene happens, and honestly, I don't know what to say, but just fucking, yeah, this just fucking happened. Yep, exactly what you think happened just fucking happened. So random survivor girl decides that, hey, I think I should just run around the hallways for a while, that might be a fun thing to do. And somehow it fucking teleports in front of her, looking like a big ass T-Rex now. She manages to get to the laboratory where the hero guy has just been hanging out for some fucking reason. So the big T-Rex creature finally attacks for our big final confrontation. Not Cylon tries to blast it real good, but it doesn't really seem to help. Hero guy is getting his ass kicked like for reals by this big ass puppet until Not Cylon tries to swoop in and save the fucking day. She's just standing around throwing fucking chemicals at the thing, while Not Cylon jabs something in his fucking eye and gets fucking wrecked for his trouble. Hero guy jumps in again to fight this thing, and I honestly don't even know what he's doing. It's kind of like just pushing its head and shoving it around a little bit. I have to say, I think this fight is so bad it literally made the cameraman have a seizure. I think that's why the camera is shaking so much. Whatever hero guy finally did to this thing, I guess it made it really sick at its stomach and it pukes up all of its fucking Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs that it ate earlier. And it ate a fucking lot of them, I have to say. Then it just literally keels over and dies in its own puke. And that is the end of the movie. So, what's the verdict on this movie? I honestly can say this is probably the worst movie I've ever seen. And I have seen some really fucking bad ones. I can't recommend this. I can't even recommend this to make fun of this. Literally, you get two or three unintentionally hilarious scenes and just literally 45 minutes of nothing. It is. So, yeah. This is Kyler saying, thanks for watching Weird Watching, and God, avoid this fucking shit burger if you can. Please. See ya.